Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm here to do a layout for the letter B challenge in the Spending Freeze 2.0 Facebook group. Moira and I are doing like a full-on ABC challenge. So we're doing about 2 letters a week, just posting them so you know what the challenge is. But this is a year-long challenge. There is no deadline. It's all just to get inspired, have fun, play, use up your stuff. That's all it's about. And so for the letter B, we decided on background. And I want to really explain what these challenges are about so you don't get intimidated or think it means you need to do mixed media or anything like that. And so I'm going to share that with you for the letter B. For B, background. So this can mean so many different things. It could mean getting a piece of Vicki Boutin mixed media background paper or any other mixed media background paper, maybe a pattern paper that looks really pretty and would make an awesome background paper. That right there would meet the challenge. It's as easy as that. It could be as complicated as I'm doing here, which is I took a cut file, I traced it, poked a bunch of holes, and I'm stitching on my background and using these really cute photos of Barrett as a baby. Oh, these are so hard. He just turned 4. But yes, so it could be as complicated as that. It could be somewhere in between where, say you have a bunch of mixed media and you want to get messy, you want to play. So a fresh sheet of white cardstock, some gesso, and playing with some of your mixed media that maybe you don't do very often. Maybe it means getting a black pen and like maybe a really fun, I can't think of one, like I don't have one. Let's see. I really want you to understand how it can be so many different things. Here, let's say like this. Say you really love this pattern paper, but you want to highlight these light bulbs. So taking a black pen and doing something to change it. Or maybe you put white paint on it so it's not all there, and you put your photo or whatever on top of where you've whited out. Any of that counts, okay? So we don't have a ton of rules. As long as you feel like you've used a background to the best of your abilities, it counts, and you can put it in the background challenge album. So I am doing this. I'm going to finish stitching. Like I said, I wanted to be able to do part of it so you could actually see the shape. But I'm switching the colors between the dark green and the light green. It is a Christmas layout. So I'm going to finish getting it stitched, and then we will figure out where, okay, just a minute, where we're going to put these photos and finish off the layout. So let's get going. All right, so here's what it looks like all done. So pretty. And of course I'm going to cover it all up now with photos and embellishments and stuff, but we don't talk about that part. Next up, I'm going to use this scrap paper that was in my drawer. I kind of have my bottom drawer with all of my collections and stuff is all Christmas themed. This was just kind of sitting on top, and I felt like it had green in it and it was kind of not white. So I'm using that to help just have a layer underneath my photos. Again, I really love these photos. They're so cute. You can't even see his little face, but you can see his chubby little hand and his fat little feet, and he's so cute. And Mr. Barrett was not the heaviest baby. Like, he was cute but he didn't have like rolls. Jackson had rolls on top of rolls on top of rolls. Nora had kind of a cute chubby phase, and Barrett was always kind of just a little bit, I mean, he was still super cute and squishy, but he wasn't quite as squishy as the rest of them. So I love seeing his little hands and stuff like that. So cute. And like I mentioned, he is going to be 4 tomorrow. So this video is going up on the 25th, and his birthday is the 26th of January, and he is turning 4. Whew, I feel old. Having a 9-year-old and then a 4-year-old, your youngest being 4, then yeah, I'm feeling old. All right, so I've got that one layer done. I'm gonna add that on some fun foam. I'm gonna bring in the Simple Stories Bundled Up collection, or All Bundled Up, or something like that. It has this believe, which again, that color match was so perfect. So I'm going to use the word believe. I'm also going to use a sticker that says wonder. So it should technically say believe in the wonder, but I kind of forget the word the, so it says believe in wonder. And we're just going to go with it because I don't want to fix it. I'm going to pull out the rest of this too now. And look, I'm originally thinking like, I need a background. I need to have a border or something. I'm not really finding exactly what I'm looking for. I did not want to pull up another collection. I just kind of wanted to use maybe the little bit that I could use in this one and then let it be. This is going to be a bit more of a simplistic layout because of all that stitching, but also I am still so like new in the idea of getting back into scrapbooking after kind of being gone for, you know, two and a half, maybe 3 full months of like full on scrapbooking. I've really kind of been away from it. I did December Daily and stuff like that, but I feel like it uses a different part of my creative brain than just normal 12 by 12 layouts. And so it took me a little bit. I was able to, once I got the stitching done, the actual creating of the layout, I was able to do it quite quickly and in an afternoon before I had to go pick up my two from school. So that was really neat. I didn't dwindle on this one. I do tend to let layouts kind of sit and I play with them a little bit and then I walk away and I do that when I'm actually working on them. However, with as slow as I am and with as much time as I don't have anymore to be at my desk, I can't really do that if I want to get layouts done. And so I made myself not dwindle and not kind of just stare at it and not make decisions. I kind of looked at a couple things, made a decision, and went with it. And I'm very happy with it. So it's awesome. I finally got some more Shadney stuff used up. That makes me so happy. I am a part of her design team, and I have felt so guilty because I haven't been able to create and showcase her beautiful, beautiful things. But I am able to get quite a few things on for this one. And that just, I felt so good to finally have something to share and represent with her shop. One of the things I'm going to try to use that doesn't work is this gold doily, but how beautiful is that? Isn't it pretty? If I didn't have those 2 tags, I think that it would have been the perfect addition to this layout. But instead, I'm going to go with the 2 tags that I had cut out. I used one as journaling. Hidden, not because there's nothing I don't want you to see, but I just wasn't sure how to place it correctly on my layout without it being kind of weird and look funny, and so I did hidden journaling. I got that cute little string of lights underneath for a nice little kind of grounding, a shelf for my 2 photos, and then I'm going to go in and use some of the stars from another collection, and I will have these linked down below if you're interested in them. And I'm going to just put them originally in the circles. However, it didn't really work. They're a little too big for the circles, so instead I'm going to do them up above in the teardrop, I don't know what you want to call that part of the shape, and I love it. It just adds a little extra something to kind of go around it. I was thinking maybe sequins, but again, trying to get this done, so I didn't want to play too much. And once I saw this and I was happy with how it looked, I just kind of went with it. And here you have it. So I love how it turned out. I did add a couple extra things, including these really fun puffy stars from Shadney's Etsy shop, along with the wood veneer stars and this wood veneer string of lights that is part of a set of 4. So I'll make sure to leave the links to that in the description box, and everything else was just from my stash. Some of the papers are Simple Stories bundled up, and then a scrap piece, and of course that Vicki Boutin background paper that started the whole thing with my stitching from a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. So happy with how this turned out. Thank you for sticking through it with me. I'm still in the midst of trying to get my kind of my groove back, but this is my take for the letter B in the Spending Freeze 2.0 challenge. I will be back with the letter A because I know I haven't done it yet. But this is mine for B is for background. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I do think this is actually going up on the 25th of January, which would be Christmas in January. That's the series that Moira started a few years ago. And on the 25th of every month, we do a Christmas or holiday themed layout. So that kind of falls in place with that, which is really fun. So I'll go ahead and leave the links for everyone playing along with that as well. All right, have a great day. Bye, everyone.